My name is Matthew Luna, and I'm going to be explaining my calculator project. The code starts by importing tkinter, which is a library that lets us build GUI windows. We create the window using root equals tkinter.tk. Then we set the title, the size, and turn off resizing. After that, we set some colors and variables and fonts so we could use them later in the display. And then we use uh, text entry widgets called display. This is where all numbers and results show up whenever a button is pressed. The code inserts text into this display by using display.insert or display.delete. Um, and the adding numbers, um, we use the function submit number. It runs whenever you press a number button. It literally takes the number you clicked and inserts it at the end of the display. The function also checks if there's already a decimal point. If yes, it disables the decimal button so you can't type two dots. And then for storing operations, when you press the operator like plus, minus, and or any of them, um, the function saves two things: the number currently on the display and the operation you click. It does this by storing them in global variables called first number and operation. Then the display is cleared so the user can type the next number. This is how the calculator remembers what math you want to do. And then actually doing the math is right here. If you press equal, the equal function checks what operation was saved, then it converts the numbers to floats and performs the correct math. Um, and then it just does the operation for the first and second number you did. And then for division, it checks if the second number is zero, and then exponent uses double multiplication. After the calculation, it deletes the old display and inserts the results. And then for the special buttons down here, like clear, inverse, square, and plus minus, the clear wipes the display and gets rid of the old operations. Inverse calculates 1 divided by the display value, and then square raises the number to the power of 2. A plus minus multiplies the value by -1 to flip the sign. And then the actual layout and the buttons. Um, for every button, the code creates a tkinter.button object and links it to a function with the command equal option. For example, like if the number 7 button calls submit number 7, or the plus button calls operate add. Then you use the buttons that are placed on the screen using dot grid, and each row and column number matches how a real calculator looks. And finally, we use the root dot main loop to keep the window open so all the buttons work.